Hi there, thank you for joining me on FernCrafts. I'm Christine and I welcome you to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you what's going on with my orchids right now, and I have a few things to share with you. Let's start off with the blooms because those are always exciting to see. There are just 2 blooms on this lovely orchid, but I love them. They're so beautiful, so bright, lovely dark markings. They're purple and it's got a lovely throat. I'm going to try and show it to you, although it looks like it's upside down. And in any case, let me show you the other one, which is also upside down. But yeah, you can see they're quite large, about 3 and 3.5 inches in diameter, and lovely markings. Unfortunately, they are upside down, and it looks like the flower spike never really grew out correctly on this orchid. So this is my first bloom on this orchid, and it is the Blara Tropic Lily. Love this orchid. And I am excited because now it's bloomed and I can finally do a repot on it. The media is so old and definitely needs a repot. I now have the materials to repot it that I've purchased from the last orchid show, so that should get some love and care. But I will enjoy the blooms even though they are upside down for now while they're there. Next, I noticed that some of my catasetums were starting to grow again. So, and it's not the ones that I'm expecting, which is why I was a little surprised. This one seems to have lost its label, but here it is, and you can see that there is a growth right there. And one of the pseudobulbs is starting to desiccate just a little bit. Actually, this one's gone, and the one behind it is starting to go as well. So I'm keeping a careful eye on that, and I've brought it out and just keeping it by the window now. And as a rule of thumb with catasetums, you don't start watering them till you see a root system of a total of 3 inches, and that I learned from Brittany of and yeah, this one as well. This one's got a label, so I'll read it out to you. It is Fred Clarkiera, Julio David Rios, and there you can see the make of the catasetum, and it's a little bit of a larger growth, and it's got lovely roots on it, which are all sitting outside of the pot right now. But I'm gonna leave it for like that for now, and then do a repot on this pot itself in just a little bit more. I'm afraid to do it right now just because there's so many roots and they look so delicate, but maybe after a good soak to the media, it should soften it up, and I should be able to take it out of the pot and place it still into the same pot, but just position it a little bit better so that these roots can go into the pot. So that's the next thing. I have quite a few things, so I just want to move along as fast as I can so as not to keep the video too long. Then the next thing is this Phalaenopsis. It looks really bad. You can see that the last leaf, it's holding on for dear life. But the good news is that there are roots. There are roots forming, and this is me. The new leaf that was growing had mealybugs on it, so I just cut it and thought it was safer that way because I don't want to play around with it and give the roots a chance to grow. So that's why I'm leaving this leaf on, and yeah, and the way I have it is it's just sitting. I don't know why I have it in 2 pots, maybe for support really, but it's got water in the bottom of that and just the clay pebbles to add to some humidity, and it's been like that for a long time. I will link the video down below where I took it out of the pot. This is one of those grocery store Phalaenopsis, and I believe it's the yellow one, because I had two at the time, a yellow and a pink. And if it is the yellow, I'm very, very happy that it is, because I love the orchid, but I knew when I got it that it wasn't the best orchid to have picked up. It didn't have a very strong root system. Anyway, I'll link that video down below in case you're looking to see how it came to this state, because it was a lovely orchid at some point. Yeah, so that's what's going on in my grow space right now. Just a lot of cleaning up and lots of new growth in different orchids. I'm doing a lot of repotting, and I may video some of them if I think that it's something that I haven't shown in the past, but we'll see. And then the last one is that I wasn't even sure if I wanted to show this to you. It's my Paphiopedilum hybrid that I purchased recently at the orchid show, and it is a little disappointing because the orchid bloomed, but it's, you see that? I don't know if the screen's going to go funny, but there, it turned on its head. So I am very, very bummed out about it, because it's a beautiful Paphiopedilum, but this is the right side, right way up, and it is just a mess. It's not looking its form, and it is still beautiful, but I can't even enjoy it, just the, you know, orientation of the flower, the bloom. So there you go, folks. That is what's happening in my grow space. The other Paphiopedilum sadly didn't make it through the cold. The bud just didn't even open up. It shriveled up. So, but I do have two Paphiopedilum plants now that I can try and take care of and try and get blooms on them again. So we'll keep at it. But thanks again for watching, and until next time, enjoy your orchids. Bye-bye.